All right, so this lick is a really quick idea, but it's such a strong concept and it stood out so much that it was worth discussing. It's a real simple thing. It's just running up an arpeggio into a pentatonic idea, but it's the way he does it. One, he uses his fingers to pick it, so he gets a little thicker tone. He's using hammer-ons and slides, and it's just a really, really cool idea. Basically, it's just you're playing over a D major chord. He's playing a 2-octave D major arpeggio. Right? Really, really simple. But he's starting, instead of starting on the root, he starts on the major third, and then he hammers on and slides on the G string. So that's where you get that ninth. So it's the major third, fifth, root, ninth, and you slide up again to the major third. And then you get that second octave. Again, the same exact pattern. But then he hammers on one more time. And then he slides up a half step to that G note, the 15th fret of the E string. So the whole thing is... And one thing you got to watch out for is the muting technique, because if you leave it open, you can get a lot of notes ringing together, and you really want that soft, plucky hammer-on thing going on. Then he gets into the transition, so he's playing over a D major chord. Then he gets to the G major chord and he plays G major pentatonic. But before he gets there, right? Right? Before he gets to that, the transition between the arpeggio and the pentatonic, he does the chromatic thing. Plays 4 notes on the E string, and it's just a cool transition where most people might, most people, if they were thinking of, okay, I'm going to play a D major arpeggio here, they'd first of all probably use the pick, and the fingers are just such a cool little thing to do. But they might just run up the whole arpeggio, then slide to the G major, and just go into pentatonics. Right? And it's just so smooth and slick the way he, again, doubles up some notes, does some hammer-ons, some slides, chromatic note transition into pentatonic. So just take all those little elements and start exploring with those.